Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to another episode of Shifa English Podcast, where we learn simple English in a fun and friendly way, and we speak slowly and clearly so everyone can understand and enjoy. My name is Shifa, and I am very happy to be here with you today because we are going to practice English together by talking about a very simple and useful daily activity. Today's topic is called I am buying fruits. And in this episode, I will tell you a full story using easy English sentences that you can listen to, repeat, and practice every day. We will go to the market, we will speak to the fruit seller, we will buy some fruits, and we will come home and make something delicious. I will use long, clear sentences, but don't worry, they will still be very easy to understand, and I will speak slowly and clearly for you. So now, please sit down, relax, and enjoy this podcast with me. And let's begin our English journey by talking about buying fruits. Today is a sunny and beautiful day, and I feel very happy because I want to go to the local fruit market to buy some fresh and tasty fruits for my home. I take my small shopping bag and some money from my wallet, and then I leave my house to walk to the market, which is not very far from where I live. As I walk on the street, I see many people walking, talking, and doing their shopping. And I also see many small shops on both sides of the road. There are shops that sell fruits, shops that sell vegetables, and even shops that sell flowers, and everything looks colorful and fresh. The sun is shining in the sky, the birds are singing in the trees, and the weather feels warm and nice on my face as I walk slowly and enjoy the day. When I reach the market, I stop in front of a small but clean fruit shop, and I see many fruits on the table: red apples, yellow bananas, green grapes, orange mangoes, and more. There is a friendly man in the shop who looks at me with a smile, and I smile back because I am happy to see so many nice fruits today. The fruit seller says to me, "Hello, how can I help you today?" And I say, "Hello, I want to buy fruits, please." Now I am ready to look at the fruits and decide what I want to buy. The fruit seller is a kind and helpful man, and he shows me all the fruits on the table and says, "We have very fresh fruits today, and they are all sweet and tasty." I look at the apples first, which are red and shiny, and I say to him, "I like apples very much. How much are the apples per kilogram?" He smiles and replies, "The apples are $2 per kilogram." And I say, "Okay, I want 1 kilogram of apples, please." He takes some apples and puts them in a small bag, and then he gives the bag to me with a friendly smile. Next, I look at the bananas, which are yellow and soft, and I ask, "How much is 1 bunch of bananas?" The man says, "1 bunch of bananas is $1. So I say, "Okay, I want 1 bunch of bananas too." Then I see the mangoes and I smile because mangoes are my favorite fruit and I love eating them in the summer. I ask the fruit seller, "How much is 1 mango?" And he says, "1 mango is $1. So I say, "I want 2 mangoes, please." He gives me 2 ripe mangoes that smell very sweet and puts them in another small bag for me. Now I look at the grapes, which are green and small, and I ask him, "Are the grapes sweet?" And he says, "Yes, they are very sweet and fresh." So I say, "Okay, I want 1/2 kilogram of grapes." And he puts the grapes in a bag and gives them to me with a smile. Now I have 4 kinds of fruits: apples, bananas, mangoes, and grape sand. I feel very happy with my shopping. The fruit seller asks me, "Do you want anything else today?" And I say, "No, thank you. That is all for now. Now it is time to pay for the fruits and go home." I look at the fruit seller and ask, "How much do I need to pay for all the fruits I am buying today?" He looks at the bags and says, "Let me see $2 for the apples, $1 for the bananas, $2 for the mangoes, and $1 for the grapes. So the total is $6. I take out my wallet, count $6, and give the money to him with a smile, and he says, "Thank you very much for buying from my shop." I say, "Thank you to your fruits. Look very fresh and nice today." And I take the fruit bags in my hands. He puts all the small bags in one bigger paper bag so I can carry them easily. And then he says, "Have a nice day." I say, "You too, have a good day." And I turn around to walk back to my house. The sun is still shining, and the street is still busy with people, but I feel very happy because I have nice fruits in my bag. I think about eating the fruits at home, and maybe I will make a small fruit salad, or maybe just eat a banana first. I walk slowly and enjoy the weather, and soon I reach my home and open the door. When I come home, I go into the kitchen, put the fruit bag on the table, and then I wash my hands before touching the fruits. I open the bag and take out all the fruits, and I see that everything looks fresh and colorful, and I feel happy to make something delicious. I take a big bowl from the shelf because I want to make a fruit salad for my snack today. First, I take the red apple, wash it with water, and cut it into small pieces using a knife. Then I take the banana, peel the skin slowly, and cut it into small, round pieces. Next, I take one mango, wash it well, and cut it carefully to remove the big seed inside, and I cut the mango into small cubes. Finally, I wash the green grapes and add them to the bowl with the other fruits. Now the bowl has red apple pieces, yellow banana slices, orange mango cubes, and green grapes. And it looks very beautiful and tasty. I mix all the fruits together slowly with a spoon, and I add just a little bit of honey on top for extra sweetness. Then I sit down at the table, take a spoon, and eat a few bites of the fruit salad. And I smile because it is very sweet and healthy. I drink a glass of water, clean the kitchen, wash the bowl and the knife, and feel good because I ate something fresh and made it myself. Buying fruits and making fruit salad is easy, and it is also a great way to practice English with daily actions. Now, let's review some of the simple and useful English words we use today. And I will say the word and explain it in easy English. And you can repeat after me if you like. Fruit, something sweet that we eat from trees or plants. Market, a place where we buy food or other things. Shop, a small place to buy things. Seller, a person who sells things in a shop or market. Apple, a red or green fruit that is round. Banana, a long yellow fruit that we peel before we eat. Mango, a soft orange fruit that is sweet and juicy. Grapes, small round fruits that grow in bunches. Fresh, something new. Not old, good to eat. Tasty, something that tastes very good. Bag, something we use to carry things. Money, we use this to pay for things we buy. Peel, to take off the skin of a fruit. Cut, to divide something using a knife. Wash, to clean something with water. Mix, to put different things together. Bowl, a round container for food. Salad, a mix of fruits or vegetables, healthy, good for your body. You are doing very well. And you are learning new words today with this story. Thank you very much, my dear friend, for listening to this episode of Shifa English Podcast. And I hope you enjoyed learning with me. Today in this episode, we talked about a very common activity buying fruit stand. We learned how to use simple English to speak about it. We went to the market, talked to the fruit seller, bought different fruits, came home, and made fruit salad. And all the while, we practiced easy and clear English. You can listen to this podcast again and again to help your listening and speaking skills grow stronger. Try to say the words and sentences after me and speak with a clear and slow voice. You can also write some of the new words and try to use them in your own sentences. You are learning English step by step and you are doing a great job. So please don't stop. Keep going, keep practicing, and you will speak better English every day. My name is Anna, and I will see you again in the next episode. Thank you again. Have a happy day. Eat fresh fruits and speak English daily. Goodbye and take care.